Hello, Captains, and welcome to another exciting episode in the Delta Quadrant. Today we will be doing Reunion.
There's something interesting I'd like you to look into. A group of Talaxians living in the Intaba system are ready to move to a new homeworld. Admiral Tuvok and Voyager have gone ahead to begin preparations, and I'd like you to assist them.
Very well, Admiral.
There's something interesting.
We have arrived in the Intaba system, sir. Our orders are to rendezvous with Admiral Tuvok and Voyager, setting a course to their coordinates now.
Voyager is under attack by the Kazon. Engines are offline, requesting assistance. Thank you for your assistance. We were en route to the Talaxian base when we were ambushed by the Kazon. The damage is relatively minor, but my crew will require time to make repairs. However, I have a personal request. The leader of the Talaxian colony served with me on Voyager. Would you be willing to take me there?
Of course, Admiral Tuvok. Beam over at your convenience.
This base is populated by Talaxians. My shipmate from Voyager, Neelix, joined them before they moved to this location. The Talaxians have been looking for a new homeworld for quite some time.
Starfleet!
And now they have found one.
It's
The
so
Alliance's
wonderful
history
to see
with the
someone from
relocation of the
Federation
Romulans
again.
will be
It's
invaluable
been so long,
in this process.
And I keep in touch with my friends, but subspace isn't the same, and listen to me, I'm rambling on. My name is Neelix, and I serve as Starfleet's ambassador to the Delta Quadrant. Before that, I spent 7 years on the USS Voyager with Captain Catherine Janeway.
Admiral Janeway, she was promoted some time ago.
Admiral Janeway? Of course! She certainly earned that promotion. My link to the Alpha Quadrant wasn't as strong as I wanted it to be until the Jenolan Dyson Sphere opened a path straight to the Delta Quadrant. Now we get all sorts of news, but yours is the first ship to visit. I may make a trip to Earth myself sometime, sample the cuisine, but that will have to wait until after the colonization. I barely have a minute to myself anymore. There's just so much to do.
About the colonization?
Oh, you've come to help? How wonderful! But of course, Starfleet's always pitching in to help out, aren't they? Why, in all my years as ambassador to the Delta Quadrant, I've done everything I could to uphold the good name of the Federation. I don't always have the resources to do more than diplomatic visits, but we try to help out anyone we can, whenever we can. There are Okampan ships out there right now. Did you know that? My people are helping them explore the stars.
I'm sure the Federation appreciates your efforts on its behalf, but we should get back to the colonization efforts.
Ow, where are my manners? You must be tired and thirsty after your long journey. Come to the colony. We'll fix you right up. But if I could impose on you just for a small favor first. The Kazon Nistrum have been giving us a lot of trouble lately. We've constructed some shield generators to protect the base, but the Kazon keep knocking them offline, and all my shuttles are prepping for the colonization. Could you reactivate the shields for us?
Of course, Neelix.
Wonderful! Just fly to the generators and start the relaunch sequence. It will take them a few minutes to get up to full strength, but that shouldn't be a problem. After that, beam down to the colony. I'll start making some nice Leola root stew for you.
Restart the 3 shield generators. Got it.
Scanning in progress. Scanning in progress. Scanning in progress.
That completes all the satellite repairs, sir. Shielding systems are coming back online now. Good work.
Thank you so much for your assistance. You may beam down to our base at your leisure. Oh, and speaking in my formal capacity as permanent ambassador, welcome to the Delta Quadrant.
Thank you, Neelix. Would you like to move down to the base, sir? Yes, I would.
So good to meet you in person. View screens are so impersonal, don't you think? May I shake your hand? If memory serves, that's how. Mr. Vulcan? Is that you, Tuvok?
Indeed. It is agreeable to see you again, Neelix.
What a wonderful surprise. Come, my friends, we have so much to discuss.
You look well, Neelix.
As do you. Family, children. Being here has changed me for the better.
Indeed. This colony is an improvement on your previous home.
Twice as large and completely updated. You should see the kitchen.
But you still seek a new homeworld?
Of course, children need sun and open skies. A place to put down roots. What was that?
So the Kazon returned almost as soon as you transported down. We drove them off, but they got a lucky shot in at the base before they left. Sensors are showing some structural damage in the operations bay. Acknowledge and inform me if the Kazon return.
The operations bay? Dexter was in there!
Come on, Neelix, let's run a little faster, please.
Dexter's trapped! Please, do something! Dex is a little dizzy, but she'll be fine. I have to stay with her, though. I'm afraid I must impose on your kindness again. Several of our systems were damaged in the attack, and I can't help fix them just now.
Of course I'll help, Neelix. What can I do?
Several of our systems are malfunctioning. Our communications, environmental controls, engineering, and the controls for the crane loading our ships all have been damaged.
It would be my pleasure. Problem power. Conduits. Electroplasma flow rate. Isolator chip mix. And replacing the damaged fuses.
Thank you so much. Everything seems to be working properly now, and Dex is feeling much better. I need to take one final lap around the base and speak to a few people before we depart. Would you care to accompany me?
Certainly. I need to talk to the foreman.
I need help loading this ship. Mannix was supposed to help me, but now I can't find him, and I can't reach him on internal comms. I know he hasn't left the station yet, though. Could you look around and tell him that his shift has started?
I'm Minix, I can do that.
The lack of discipline among the Talaxians is alarming.
Greetings, friend. What can I do for you?
I am helping Kalax. She says she needs more workers for this ship.
Really? I was scheduled to work now, but I traded shifts with Oxel so I could meet a friend who's returning from a long trading mission. Find Oxel. He should be able to help you.
Thank you.
I've known Mannix for many years now. If he says he traded shifts, I believe him.
I don't believe we've met yet. I'm Oxel, and you must be one of Neelix's visitors from the Alpha Quadrant. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'm trying to track down who's supposed to be working the cargo loaders right now. Minix said he traded shifts with you.
That's right, but then I beat Drexa in a game of Kat, and she agreed to work the shift for me. You should find her.
Thank you.
Betting work shifts on a game of Caddis Cot is extremely unprofessional.
I agree.
Hi there. I'm Drexa. I heard you helped save Dex's life. Those Kazon are always bothering us. I wish they'd just find someplace else to go. Is there something I can do for you?
I'm trying to find out who's supposed to be working the cargo loaders. Oxel said you lost a game of Caddis Cot to him and agreed to work his shift as payment.
Oh, yes, that's right. I worked his shift, though. Check the duty roster. It should all be there.
Thank you.
Drexa never worries about the details, but she's one of the nicest people I know.
Video shows that Drexa did work a shift for Oxel, but she worked Oxel's original shift rather than the time marked from Minix's shift.
Oh, it's you again. Did you find what you needed?
I checked the duty roster. Oxel traded shifts with Minix. So what you did, Oxel's shift, you were actually supposed to work for Minix's shift.
Really? But I worked the shift that was in the duty roster.
Very well.
Did you find Drexa?
Yes, I checked the duty roster. It wasn't updated with your trade with Minix, so Drexa did your original shift by mistake.
What a goof! I told her I traded shifts with Mannix. At least I think I did. Does that mean both Menex and Drexa showed up for my shift?
I'll talk to Menex.
Hey there! I talked to Oxel, and he told me what happened. Did you find Drexa?
Yes, and I looked at the duty roster. Drexa was supposed to do your shift, repay her debt to Oxel, but did his original shift by mistake. But where were you?
Oh, that explains it. I showed up for the shift a bit late, but Calyx said she already had enough workers and I could go back to my quarters. Normally, I would be happy to work, but my friend will be back any time now. That's why I traded shifts in the first place.
I see.
Did you find Menex?
Menex said he traded shifts with Oxel. Drexa lost a bet to Oxel and took the shift as payment. But Drexa did Oxel's original shift by mistake instead of Menex's. So when Menex showed up to work Oxel's shift, you told him you had enough help and that he could leave.
Sounds like quite a series of miscommunications. But I still need help here. What do you think I should do about it?
Make Menex work the shift. He was assigned to it, and he should fulfill his responsibility.
I need to scan the route we'll take to the colony. But the Kazon attack has damaged our astrometric system. All it will tell me is how far off I am from our target position. I feel like I'm taking shots in the dark. Would you be willing to help me?
Of course.
By adjusting the sensor array's pitch, up and down, and yaw, left and right, you can point the array at the target. By adjusting the force, you can change the distance the array examines. Be sure not to overshoot the target location. The array will be useless if that happens.
I can't thank you enough for your help. Dex is going to be fine. The doctors say she'll be up and around in no time.
Glad to hear it, Neelix.
I need to return to Voyager. Please escort the Talaxian fleet to New Talix.
It would be an honor, Admiral.
We can return to Voyager at your earliest convenience. The Talaxians have much to do.
Certainly, Admiral.
Thank you for all you have done for the Talaxians. I believe that they will be a valuable ally to us in the days ahead. That would not have been possible without your assistance. I am confident we will see one another again. Until then, live long and prosper.
Peace and long life to you, Admiral.
Our ships are ready to depart. Travel to the staging area to join us in our new adventure.
On my way, Neelix.
Are you ready to depart for New Talax?
Let's go. Sir, I'm detecting extremely high radiation levels in this system. Too high for a normal dispersion pattern. I'll investigate further. But first, Neelix is hailing us from the Talaxian transport vessel. On screen.
Are you detecting the theta radiation spikes? Those levels have been normal and steady for weeks now. What could have happened?
We'll check it out. You stay here with the fleet. Sir, there appears to be high amounts of theta radiation around the planet. Our scans indicate it is recently placed here. It should not be an issue for us to remove them, but we have to deal with whoever dumped the radiation in the first place. Neelix, do you have any idea of who did this?
Theta radiation could mean only one thing: the Malon. They lack the technology to recycle antimatter waste, which has led them to develop an entire industry around dumping theta radiation in various areas. We can't survive on New Talax if the Malon are going to use it as their personal garbage dump.
I'll deal with this, Neelix.
Unknown vessel. This site is claimed by the Malon. Go find your own dump site.
The Talaxians that claimed this system, you need to find another place to dump your waste.
Why? I was here first. Besides, there's a neutron star near here that makes this the perfect location for our needs. Finding another would be too expensive. Tell the Talaxians to find another planet.
The Talaxians have been searching for years for a planet like their homeworld. We could assist you find another dump site. The Malon have cut communications, sir. They're powered up weapons, but they're not a match for the ISS Long Island. Red alert, target their engines. Destroying their ships will only make the radiation worse.
Enough! You've ruined me. Wrecked my ship. At least spare my life.
Find another place to dump your trash.
The Malon are gone, but the radiation is still around. Oh, what can we do? This would have been a perfect homeworld. But we can't live here if the radiation is going to infect the entire planet.
The ISS Long Island can easily remove the radiation. Give us a moment.
Thank you so much for all of your help. You are a true friend to me and to the Talaxian people. Your crew will always be welcome on New Talax. And good luck in your voyages. I hope to see you again soon.
It was a pleasure, Neelix. Best of luck to you and your people. We completed our mission. We can leave as soon as you're ready. Let's leave.
The Malon were causing problems? Can't say I'm surprised. Hopefully this won't amount to more than a minor inconvenience. If it does, we'll be ready to take action.
Very well, Admiral.
There's something interesting I'd like...
Thank you, Captains, for watching this video, and I'll speak to you again soon.